you hear about a person who is very much respected by his peers above others. We're often, when talking about hip-hop, like people talk about KRS-One and they say, if he's not your favorite rapper, he's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Well, if you're living in Rockford, and this guy's not your favorite comedian, you know what? He's probably your favorite comedian's favorite comedian. So I would say Scott Galvin is kind of like I'd almost call him the KRS-One of Rockford, except it's his partner who uses the N-word, not him. So please welcome to the stage, Scott Galvin!
Give it up for Marcos. That build-up that I'm never going to live up to. I brought my babies on stage with me as well. I hope that's okay. My jokes are my babies. You can help me decide which ones I can throw in the dumpster. Obviously, we'll keep that one. So, I was riding my bike the other day and I realized I hadn't done it in a while. It's kind of a lot like sex. If you start off too fast, you're just gonna end up, man, I fucked that up. Let's start over. That joke's not that fun. Huh?
You started off too fast.
I did. Telling this joke is a lot like sex and riding a bike. If you start off too fast, you're just gonna end up getting off and walking. Would have been better if I had done it right the first time, but so, my girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, girlfriend again, has been calling me Banana Pancake a lot lately. I was like, what the hell is this? Is this my new nickname or whatever? She's like, I'm just going to call you until I get tired of it. I was like, oh, that's funny. I'm just going to call you my girlfriend until I get tired of it. Glad we figured out how this works. Oh, man. So the girl said she wanted a copy of the porn we made. I said you can download it off of the website I sent it to like everybody else. That's how that works. My birthday was in March. I got a Zelda-themed Wii Points card. Tried to buy groceries with it and they wouldn't accept it. I said you need to change your sign. It says you accept link card. My girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, girlfriend again, her and I were at Burger King, and I ordered some chicken tenders, and they asked what kind of sauce I wanted. I said marinara. She told me that was weird. Like, she just started making a big fuss about it. I was like, just shut up and order. So she ordered an Italian chicken sandwich. And I was like, what the fuck? That's the same exact thing I ordered, except you got bread and cheese. You're just going to shit it out much slower than I'm going to. There's no fucking difference. Got any Walking Dead fans here? No. Who said no? Marcos' daughter? Oh, Willie made it? Oh, you said okay? My hearing sucks. Anyway, I thought I was going to be a fan of it until I actually watched it, because I didn't know it was about zombies. I thought it was about Lindsay Lohan. Imagine my surprise. Did see a couple Zilfs on there, though. I bought some bootleg Planters peanuts from Aldi. I couldn't tell the difference, but it was safe to say I had all these nuts in my mouth. Sticking to my New Year's resolution. It's May, you should give it up for that. That's like 5 months. It's exciting. My New Year's resolution was to see some tits. That's why I was glad John Swanson showed up tonight. There's nothing to laugh at about that, because I waited till he left there. That's so cowardly. Yeah, not a real man at all. I don't know how to fuck with this thing, and I don't want to break it. I always end up breaking something when I come here, so I'm going to just slouch over more than usual. They say every day is a 5-hour energy, and that's good because it means I can sleep for 19 hours. I have a lazy eye. It's also the one I have the most in common with. I call those jokes my lazy jokes. They say buzz driving is the same as drunk driving. I don't agree because I never drove my ex's kid around drunk.
Yes.
That's terrible. Shame on you for laughing at that. So this girl got a hold of me that I hadn't talked to in years, and she was like, and I had a dream we dated in high school. And a couple weeks into the relationship, he came to school and shot the school up. I was like, Jesus Christ, that's terrible. But I like that part about the school shooting. I like to read whole books, but I also like to get roadhead. Fortunately, I don't accomplish either of these things enough. That joke's specifically for the library. And the Bookworm. I know this girl that bleeds even when she's not on her period. Girls like that are pretty rare. I was laying in bed with this girl and she told me I was being rude by keeping her awake with my typing. She asked me to turn my computer off and go to sleep. I was like, you know, that's pretty rude if you expect this girl to have cyber sex with herself. Was I not supposed to tell everybody about that little man? Sorry, Marcos. You're not the only one I talk to late at night. So this joke I've never told before. I'm not necessarily proud of it, but I obviously thought enough of it to write it down in here, so let's try it out. My friend was telling me that they found like a cure for HIV or something like that, like it's curable now or preventable or something like that. Basically, it was like, that means age jokes aren't going to be funny anymore. I was like, well, thank God for cancer then.
Yes.
My girlfriend told me to check my email. I said, alright, just let me log out of yours first. That joke's all about stalking. How much time do I got, Marcos?
As much as you want.
That's the
We have
perks.
about 35 minutes if you want.
That's the perks of showing up late. Get to do whatever you want to do. Oh man. So I got back with my girlfriend, like I said, because couldn't really find a punching bag that would blow me after I beat the shit out of it. Andy Bolton laughed at that. I feel accomplished. Let's give it up for Andy Bolton. I missed the set, and that's something to applaud. So obviously, like I don't hit my girlfriend or anything, because anybody that knows us knows that I walk around with all the bruises and the scars. That's just to my ego. That's terrible. What a thing to say. If she was here tonight, I still would have said that. Yeah. I'm gonna leave you after a couple more of these, because mostly just standing here. See, I don't have many jokes about my grandma, but this is one of them. Before she died, we were talking about how when I was a kid, I used to read the Bible a lot because she got me this comic book version of it called the Picture Bible. She was like, you used to be really into it, like you mostly were into the crucifixion, and I was like, yeah, Grandma. I like the part where he got what was coming to him. Awful. Awful. So you want to hear a joke about people in wheelchairs, or you want to hear a series of jokes about how stupid my friends are?
Wheelchair.
Leonardo!
Both.
Wait, what?
Leonardo!
Alright, I'll throw that one in too. Thanks for reminding me, I gotta write that one down. But alright. So I heard there's this basketball game coming out. Wheelchair basketball. It's hosted by Jerry Lewis. It's called MDA Jam. It's not March anymore, you can laugh at that. And if you bought a Shamrock, you can still laugh at it. Alright, I'm gonna do the Leonardo joke because it's Marcos's favorite.
Woo!
Personally, I think I have better ones, but we're talking about Marcos here. So you know it's questionable. Alright, I gotta remember it. I haven't told it in a minute, so bear with me, please. And I'm a little high. And I don't know what Rummikub is, but it sounds like the most interesting game ever. All right, so they remade. Well, they didn't remake Titanic, but they re-released it in 3D. And I don't know. The thing I never understood about Titanic was I saw What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and Leonardo DiCaprio froze his ass off in the bathtub when Johnny Depp forgot about him overnight. So I don't know what made him think he could take on the ocean. Is that good enough?
Yes.
All right, give it up for Marcos, everybody. Thank you for supporting live comedy. Check out Rock Bottom Comedy on Facebook. Once again, I don't really hit my girlfriend. Thanks to any of the feminists who are still here.
Hey Scott, remember you gotta like fake her out with like a left jab, just go for the right hand.
Beautiful thing, Scotty.
Punch her in the boob.
There you go. And that would, considering the women he dates, that would hurt. That would hurt a lot. It'd be like punching a giraffe in the neck. It'd be like punching Andy Bolton in the creepy. I don't know.
No shit.
So thank you for coming. I do want to make a few announcements. Next week is a showcase where we got the national touring comics coming through. The people who kicked Scott off their show. You know, they're gonna reschedule you, right?
Yeah.
You should come out just to like watch, have Scott sit in the front row and watch it get really awkward, and be like, "Oh, really, motherfucker? You came out here. Who's filling your spot?"
Oh, Marco, shame on you.
I've known Jason for years. I can be as much of a bastard to him as I want. No, they're very funny comics. You would agree, though. Very funny comics, right?
Yes.
Actually, one of the gentlemen, Amado Lewis, was recommended by Scott, and that was the main reason I booked him. So definitely, and he's been all over the country. He's also got the resume to back it up. Lara Bites, Jason Hillman, and oh, I didn't see he's got his camouflage on. Robert Parr! Robert Parr will be here. Also before that, we got from 6 to 8, we got an open mic for whatever you want to do. Come up here, do some poetry, sing some songs. I don't know, do some dick puppetry, whatever. I did before. I don't know. That's why now we'll leave that gentleman in the salon wearing the Green Lantern costume. And also got a book of poetry for sale. My wife's got skirts for sale. Also, the week after the showcase, we've got the Indie Rock Showcase. And this month we will have Dave Sadler, who's been a very avid supporter of our comedy shows and just arts in general. Definitely check them out. And of course, come back next month for the next Poetry Slam and open mic comedy and chess night. Also, don't forget to check out Culture Shock. They got some beautiful clothing. I don't know if I'm wearing anything they got from there. I'm not. I'm wearing like my broke ass shit tonight. I got the ring.
We don't want you wearing stuff.
Yeah, like,
Represented.
yeah. And we got this deal. We're done like Abercrombie and Fish, where they'll like give you like free cookies on their anniversary if as long as I don't wear their stuff in public. Like you know, out of town shows you can wear. Don't wear it in Rockford, all right? So yeah. Oh, and don't forget if you wanna chip in for a disabled guy whose life just got shittier than it already was. So. Hopefully get. Here we go. I don't know. If I can get him like a portable DVD player, I'm gonna have Vicky come on and like flash him or something. I don't know.
You'll probably die.
Flashlight?
Marcos, you'll die if she did that.
She probably would. He probably.